Hello and welcome, as it is the 20th day of November 2020. My name is Derek. This is the Money Charts channel. All bets, trades of the like within each his own risk, their own reward. And this is being posted at a very, very odd hour after 1 in the morning. I meant to put this out for 10 p.m. Eastern, but one of those nights where you just go for a quick little nap and the nap turns into like a 3.5 or 4 hour sleep, which is now going to be putting my sleep on a shift schedule basically. So I'll try to plug in another 3 or 4 hours through the middle of the night. At some point I'll be good to go. But as it is a very exciting times, I think, amongst the cryptocurrency field. I'm going to start this off within the inverse of Bitcoin. And amongst such, you can see the free fall move, which was a big move up to the 2017 highs. First correctionary phase in here, there's a rally attempt, at least on the inverse side, not correcting within the 18. But is it able to stay within the 18? There's your hold. It must hold that level. Gets to the 18, attempt to get out, and now it's breaking that level just now. It to me looks, it's like exitation of the 18. And from the last time that it got to above the 18 average of highs in March, how it comes an immediate rejection back down to low, which is scary in a sense of, okay, well, maybe it can hold it quickly and revert back. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 periods showing weakness amongst the 18 lows and now breaking through. Again, the inverted part of Bitcoin against the US dollar, just the opposite of such, as it is breaking nicely above the 18 average of highs and at $18,118 at that of 12:48 a.m. Eastern time. But I want to talk about mainly the altcoins in this video. I truly believe Bitcoin's going to go up to this 20 number. And just like in here, when Bitcoin was breaking out past this level, the altcoins got going just in this March area here, was as it broke 1200 mark. So what will happen if Bitcoin breaks 20, goes to 24, 28? Could that mean large deals for the altcoin? Maybe, but let's just take a look at a bunch of them. We'll start off within that of LITECOIN. The quick look first against the Bitcoin is after getting above the 18 average of highs on November the 16th, there's a quick pullback again, as I mentioned, a very instant rejection. But if it can rebound it fast, which is what's happened here, then maybe it's got a little bit of optimism to the point, because we got one high, higher low, and second higher high here. If you look at this in a sense of this nature, it's starting to hold on to that rally move, but still a long ways to go. When looking at Litecoin against the US dollar, it's coming in at $81 right now. And I talked earlier today about this on the 1 hour. It's in a correctionary move, but what an interesting move that occurred today. At 5 o'clock, it goes up for 2 periods, and then how this just runs a sideways move. As it does, this period is 78, then each one just a little bit higher than the previous. And then it made the high today at about level of $83.50 on the 3p hour stamp. But since then, it has maintained a sideways range, most certainly establishing decent levels of support and such. But when I look at this within the Fibonacci lines that I drew in a long time ago, what do these lines represent? The line represents highs of about $400 and change, and the lows of about $22. So therefore, there's a 23%, 38%, 61%, and a 76% retracement. A 61.8% move had been made from these lows towards these highs. And then as it comes down, it corrects within the Fibonacci here, but not for much of a gain, breaks down here on this level, and then supports it for quite some time here, up to this fib, back down here, and then it's been in this range really ever since it broke into it here, and it's now left what has been, well, from September of 2019 all the way to now, a 1 year range of like $44 and like 68, more time piercing below it in here. But I can almost take a look at this like an inverted head and shoulders kind of pattern thing. You can see, like, this is left shoulder area. This is the head area, then the right area in here. Some levels of resistance it's got to get by. Well, it's gotten by one, that's 68, but it still has to get by the key 84 one, and that's where we managed to get up to. This high comes in at 84.50. Today's high comes in at 83.91. It's pierced below that thus far. So we're now we're having a resistance test towards this level and a break of 68. I got to think that 136, which would also be a retest of the 2019 highs, would be in order. And as it's playing out, given you go to the 18 average on the October 19th weekly handle, how you have the 3 hand periods that stay within the 18 like this and the move breaking, I'm convinced that there's a very good chance that that we're going to be able to meet up and have a test of those levels. And in time, I consider a very high chance that the cryptocurrencies are going to have a very substantial leg higher moving forward. And I'm getting a lot of feelings like 2021 is going to be 2017-esque like, and pretty much like I stated in the outset with Bitcoin. When Bitcoin starts making new highs, I'll be very interested to see if the altcoins will follow suit amongst the same sort of game. So very good run for Litecoin. Let's look next at Ethereum against the US dollar. And these are lines that I drew in a long time ago as well. And it's the Fibonacci from the high. In this case, we got about $1,400 and the lows of about 78. And amongst from this level to this level, it's, well, we can call this double bottom. I don't know what you want to call it, but from the decline here in August of 2018, it reaches this high, goes down here, reaches this high. So rally number, tap number 1. And these bear markets can take a long time to heal. Is one of the things that I learned, and boy, was this a decent amount of time back in here. But you have this sell off here, which makes a higher low important to that. And lower high, higher low, lower low. Okay, no, see, things looking a little bit bleak here maybe in March. But as it's able to get back to this level, retest and break this as well, finally break that. This was big news here back in July, August to be able to get by this, but how it's held and stayed above, how we've seen this level of resistance from early 2019 become support. And amongst the 18 average of highs, so we come on this correctionary move from the last time it hit fib at 485 on August the 31st handle. It spends 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, like 7, 8, 9 periods amongst the 18. And from this low, so it comes down close to the 18 average of lows on the September 21 stamp. Not quite, but close enough. So I like to see how it comes from this area, rallies all the way up to this point. So I can say at least from the October 12 level, like 3 or so periods of showing strength at the 18 highs. Then it leaves at November 2nd. It pauses at last period. And now we're seeing extension from that pause. This is like 2-3 periods holding and staying above this little area where it was sort of like supporting this resistance in a way from the area in here. You hit this Fibonacci, you correct, you come in. It looks like it was going to take it out here very, very soon. Next key level, $788.67. And being middle pierce extra 800, 795. I wouldn't be surprised if in the next few weeks it makes a move up towards that level.